The links between Freemasonry and the UK Armed Forces. The links between the UK Armed Forces and Freemasonry have long been a topic of interest and occasional controversy. Freemasonry, as a fraternal organization, has historically included members from all walks of life, including the military. Below, I explore the connections and potential concerns, using a balanced perspective. Historical links. Shared traditions and values. Freemasonry and the military share a focus on hierarchy, discipline, loyalty, and camaraderie. These parallels have made Freemasonry appealing to service personnel, particularly officers. Military lodges were common in the 18th and 19th centuries, with soldiers founding Masonic lodges that traveled with their regiments. Masonic lodges in the forces. There are specific lodges linked to the armed forces, such as the Military Lodge No. 262 in London. These lodges often serve as social and professional networks for servicemen and women. Role in wartime. During conflicts, Masonic networks provided mutual support, with members extending hospitality or aid to Masons on opposing sides of wars. Modern links. Active membership. Many service members are Freemasons, although there are no official ties between the armed forces and Freemasonry. Membership remains a personal choice and is not promoted institutionally. Networking opportunities. Freemasonry can offer networking and support during and after military careers, especially during resettlement into civilian life. Transparency measures. In recent years, Freemasonry in the UK has emphasized transparency, requiring members to declare their affiliations in certain professions, including the police and judiciary. However, this is not mandatory for military personnel. Concerns and potential problems. Perception of secrecy. Freemasonry's secretive rituals and private meetings can lead to suspicions of undue influence or favoritism. In the armed forces, this could potentially undermine trust in merit-based promotions or decision-making. Conflict of interest. Critics argue that Freemasonry's network could create conflicts of interest, particularly in procurement, leadership appointments, or disciplinary matters, where impartiality is essential. Public confidence. Any perception of collusion or bias involving Freemasonry and the military risks damaging the public's trust in the integrity of the armed forces. Equality and inclusivity. Freemasonry's historical exclusion of women and its predominantly male membership may conflict with the armed forces' modern emphasis on diversity and inclusivity. Mitigating the risks. Enhanced transparency. Encouraging declarations of membership among armed forces personnel, as is done in some other professions, could help dispel concerns of undue influence. Education and awareness. Promoting understanding of what Freemasonry entails can reduce misconceptions and suspicion about its role and influence. Strong oversight. Clear policies ensuring fairness in promotions, procurement, and decision-making within the armed forces can counteract perceptions of favoritism. Conclusion. While there are historical and ongoing connections between the UK Armed Forces and Freemasonry, they are largely informal and based on shared values. However, the perceived secrecy and exclusivity of Freemasonry can be problematic, particularly in maintaining transparency and public trust. Addressing these concerns through openness and oversight can help ensure that any such links do not compromise the integrity of the armed forces.